Today, the weather across southern South Africa is going to be controlled by this cold front that hit our shores last night, introducing cloudy and wet weather along the southwest coastline and the south coast. Now, as the cold front continues moving eastwards, it's going to spread rainy weather into the KZ and coastal areas. It's going to stay wet throughout the day along the south coast. At the same time, thunder showers are forecast this afternoon over the northwest, extending into western Limpopo, across Gauteng, over the Mpumalanga Highveld and eastern parts of the Free State. It's going to be dry for the rest of the country, with cooler temperatures over southern South Africa as well as along the west coast. Up to a 40% chance of rain is forecast this Wednesday over the southern and eastern coastal areas, a 40% chance of thunder showers over the northwest, Gauteng, western Limpopo, and across the parts of the Mpumalanga Highveld, as well as the eastern parts of the Free State. Where you see the darker shade of blue, a 60% chance of thunderstorms is expected. The South African Weather Service is maintaining a watch for high fire danger wherever you see that shade of amber across the interior. Let's take a look at top temperatures for your Wednesday afternoon. It's going to stay pretty warm across the central and northeastern parts of the country. Kimberley peaking at 34, 33 for Uppington. Temperatures will lie in the lower 30s across the northeastern parts of the country. Cooler as we go towards KwaZulu-Natal, where Durban should manage a high of around 25 degrees. It gets even cooler as we go towards the Eastern Cape, East London, Bishop and Port Elizabeth, all lying in the lower 20s. A high of just 18 is forecast for the mother city. Here's a look at coastal conditions for your Wednesday. Poor beach conditions are forecast from Alexander Bay down into Lambert's Bay, thanks to strong winds expected here throughout the day. Beach conditions get slightly better as we go towards Langaban, where lighter winds are expected. Along the southwest coastline, wet weather is going to keep beach conditions unfavorable, especially around Hermanus as well as around the Cape Agulhas area. Along the south coast, we are also expecting unfavorable beach conditions throughout the day. It's going to stay wet here with strong winds forecast from Jeffreys Bay into the Port Elizabeth area. Lastly, along the east coast, we are also expecting strong winds and wet weather, and these are going to keep beach conditions unfavorable. Winds could even gust up to 50 kilometers per hour around East London and the Wild Coast.
News that moves. eNCA.com.